guys, it's Naomi here, and I just got back from my orthodontist. I was going to put this portion in my life updates, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do it as a separate one because I've had quite a few people interested in just the braces. So, obviously, I have the braces. This is now, I got them on November 25th, and now what's today? February 3rd? So I've had them on a little over 2 months, and I thought I would first of all go into some things that if you are planning on getting braces and you're not sure of some things to have at the house when you get home to make your life a little easier, I thought I would go over some things so that you can prepare yourself, because I know I've gotten a couple of messages, private messages from some of you asking questions, and I'm here to help. And if you do have questions, you can always message me or send me messages. I'm more than happy to answer it. I wish there was more people out there when I was getting ready to put mine on, because it is a kind of a scary thing when you're doing it as an adult, because you have to kind of release your vanity for a little bit and just do it. But in the end, you just have to remember it's for a good cause. You're going to have a beautiful smile. Also, ladies, if you notice, actually I was saying on my last video, I'm starting to look like I have a mustache right here, but it's because my lips are so plump from the braces. So it's like you get lip injections. It's like instant Juvederm for your lips. So they always look nice and seductive looking, but it has to do with the braces and them sitting on there. So that's your first thing. But anyway, I was noticing though the lighting, it kind of casts a shadow because my lips go so high up. But I promise I don't have a mustache. It's just my big lips. So these are the things that I would recommend having at your home. There is a lot of stuff out there that markets to braces and stuff, but these are the things that I use and I find to be very helpful during the process. They will tell you to get the automatic spin toothbrush. They're nice, but you can also get away, and this I prefer more, is the ortho brush, and it's by Oral-B. And basically, let me just see if I can take this one out of this. If I can, we'll see. Okay, there it goes. If you look, you see how there's like a spacing between there? And that's what's nice about this toothbrush compared to like your traditional toothbrush, is that when you're brushing, the braces go in between where that spacing is, so it really gets on the teeth and cleans them well. I have gone to my dentist appointments, everything, I've had no plaque issues or anything, and I've noticed I've become a mouth sleeper, because, you know, you have to kind of close your mouth a little harder when you sleep, so naturally your mouth is going to maybe open a little bit just because the braces are going to kind of push up when you're in a relaxed state. So I highly recommend this. Again, it was the Oral-B Ortho Brush, and I got a pack of 12 of them, I think for something around $14 on Amazon, so they're not too pricey. This is a must-have. You might as well buy a big pack of them because you're going to use them constantly. I use them several times a day. And these are the Dentect Easy Brush Cleaners. These are the best ones, and they actually say tight spaces. I got mine again on Amazon because I wanted to buy a bulk amount of them. But these are really nice because they will actually go in between the braces very easily. You don't have to struggle. And I have some very tight spots like this one, for instance, and I can just get in there very easily with no problems whatsoever. And like I said, it's just a little brush, but it gets all the junk that you will find that is getting in there and will drive you insane. I'm showing these, but these are not my favorite ones. I ran out of my other ones and they're coming in the mail, but I thought I would tell you these are the ones you can get like at Target and stuff. These are the Plackers Ortho Picks. Now these are nice, but the problem with these, and they say they're designed for braces, I can't seem to get them down into my braces. And if you've done threading or you will do threading, it'll take you 9 years to finish cleaning your teeth. They actually make something, and I haven't seen it in any stores locally here, but they're actually called gum chucks. and they're orthogami flossing for braces. And the way it is it has it just looks like nunchucks, and you go this way, but on one end there's like a skinny little piece that you can kind of push down, and then you can floss your teeth, and it's so easy and so quick. It doesn't take you but a few minutes to, maybe 2 at most, to floss all your teeth. The next thing that you will probably have some issues with at some point or another is the wires, especially at the very beginning, will rub your cheeks raw. Now, they will give you some wax to take home, but I swear by this more than that. If I do have anything that's bothering me, especially when I get them changed out, and when I had the spring down here, it kind of tore at my mouth a little bit until it gets calloused. And it does get calloused really quickly. The first couple days are your worst days, and then it's a lot easier after that. But these are by Max. These are the Pillow Soft Silicone Putty Earplugs. I recommend these over the wax, and the reason being is that it's all it is the little stuff that you put in your ears when you like go to races or concerts and stuff like that. But what's nice about this is you can just tear a little piece of it off, put it on the tooth. Let's say that one is, let me do a little smaller piece and not be lazy here. And then it just glides over it. The wax tends to melt, it's hard to take off. This just comes right off so easily. It's so much easier than dealing with the wax. And you will find that wax just gets very gummy, and this just pulls right off because it's silicone. And it stays, I feel, almost better than the wax, because the wax tends to melt a little and then will start sinking down, and it will actually keep you up at night because it'll bother you. Your tongue just gets very sensitive to those things. So that is the must-haves for braces, in my opinion. Get them, and then also get yourself some ibuprofen or Advil, but you can use cheap Target brand, whatever, because it is it helps inflammation, so it will keep the pain down when you've got switching. Your teeth will get a little tender, and that just kind of keeps the pain away a little bit. Like right now, they just engage, which means they really tighten it. They push on your tooth and they crank the wire so that it is sitting so tight on those teeth, because they're going to shift this tooth to make it go this way. They're shifting this tooth to bring it forward, and then I think this one too. So there is some definite tightness right there. So I can already tell there's a little twinge up here in my head that it's going to give me maybe a little bit of a headache too. So I'll be taking some ibuprofen very soon, and it just helps, keep from anything being too uncomfortable. My dentist office actually has ice cream and stuff in the lobby that you can take if you want to, just to help with the tenderness. But if you get home and you're having a little bit of an issue with it, like a milkshake or something like that is very helpful for keeping the inflammation down so that the teeth don't hurt. You will also notice that your teeth will get very wiggly, like when you were younger and your teeth were going to fall out. They will get to that point where you can actually move them like this. Don't forget, it's normal, and that's something that you don't experience with Invisalign at all. That is very different from one and the other. The other thing that's nice about Invisalign versus braces is that when the pressure becomes too much, you can pop off the Invisalign. But then there's the con to that, is that you can pop it off and get away from it, where this is going to constantly keep those teeth moving. And I am just amazed at the movement in my teeth that I've seen in just 2 months. It's crazy. Where with Invisalign, I don't really feel like I ever saw too much of a change. Like I said, it wasn't successful for me, but also I just didn't, it took forever for something to finally kind of move or shift, where with braces, within like a week, I was seeing changes taking place. And then as the weeks go by, it just gets better and better, and it's just really an awesome thing. So again, my visit today, I got a new wire at the top, which that means you've graduated. That's a big thing in the brace world. When they say you get a new wire, it means, yay, I'm moving forward. So they gave me a new wire at the top, and again, they engage, which means they just push on the tooth really, really hard because your teeth are wobbly, and they will just really crank the wire around it to get it nice and tight so that this tooth will pull forward and straighten out. Same with this. Now when I had the spring, that actually pushes the teeth apart to make room, which they had it on this tooth to bring this tooth forward. So they now have enough space, and I don't know if it'll quite show up here, but there is definitely space there now to bring that tooth forward, and now they'll be straight. One thing that I will be doing the next visit is they will be polishing down my teeth a little bit at the bottom, and that's to make room for all my teeth, just because I have a couple of issues with one being an ankylosed tooth, and that tooth is basically means there's no root to the tooth. It's attached to the bone, so it cannot be moved. So due to that reason, they have to polish down my teeth just to even them out so that my teeth on both sides connect. If you notice on my teeth, and it's getting a lot better, your teeth should actually, the bottom middle tooth, you know, in the middle of the two teeth, should actually line up with this. And if you notice, let me see if I can get real close here. It's not. It's almost a full tooth. Well, now it's like a half, but it was a full tooth over. So they have to actually align my jaw and move my teeth so that my teeth are actually aligned correctly, which is one of the things that's causing a little bit of degeneration back in my jaw, is just because my mouth is compensating. The other thing is because of the ankylosed tooth, what happens is they call it long in the tooth, and basically because that tooth is shorter, as you can see right here, it's a lot shorter. The bottom teeth have started to grow upwards to compensate for that tooth. So these teeth are a little higher than these, and then these teeth fully connect, but these don't because of that ankylosed tooth. So that's why they're gonna shave down some of my teeth a little bit, polish them down, just to make sure my bite is connecting, which is a huge thing because you can do a lot of damage with your teeth, cracking of the teeth, things like that. And then it was the same thing. Now these two teeth were constantly chipping, and I've had no issues the last 2 months, and where I was going in once a month to get the chip fixed on my tooth because my teeth would constantly be hitting each other. And now I'm not having that issue, which is huge for me because that was a cost every single time I went in, and now I'm not having that cost. So, you know, it seems like, well, I don't want to do it, it's not that big of a deal, but in the end, there's going to be a lot of dental work that you're going to have to pay for if you don't straighten out your teeth and fix them. And that's the plain truth, because trust me, I did not want to do these braces, I was not interested, but I'm so glad I did, because in the end, what would have happened is my teeth would have continued to chip and break, and then I would have ended up with needing either, you know, the implants or dentures. And obviously I'm too vain to want to go that route. Although, you know, implants aren't bad. They actually look nice. But what happens with the implants is as you age, your teeth don't age with you. And it does look a little odd. My grandmother has implants, and she has this youthful teeth that look like they belong on a 14-year-old, but you know, she's in a 93-year-old body, so it looks odd. They look good, but they look very odd, and you kind of would rather have your real teeth just to kind of go with your process. I'm not saying that you need stained yellow teeth. You can have great teeth. I've seen many seniors that have wonderful teeth that are their original teeth, but you can just tell they're their teeth. They match with them. They're not yellow or anything like that. They just match with them, and that's the odd thing with the implants, is you do notice they don't age. I guess if you're getting lots of facelifts or something, then that might be what you're looking for. But again, I'm not against implants, but they are very, very expensive. And $5,000–6,000 for some braces, maybe $9,000 if you're having to break your jaw and do all that stuff. in the end is not that much, because I think they quoted me to do the ankylosed tooth, which we're going to go a different route. That was $12,000 just for that tooth, just for that one tooth. So if you're sitting there going, I just don't know if I can pull the gun, I don't know if I can do it, just do it. And honestly, if you had to pick between the Invisalign and the braces, go for the braces. You can do the ceramic if you're that concerned. They really honestly don't show up. I'm around little kids, so if somebody was going to notice, those kids would notice, and it took a while for them to notice. And if they looked really bad, they would have said, "You look horrible. What's wrong with your face?" Because trust me, it's happened in the past on other things. So I just want to encourage you guys that if you're sitting there on the edge and you're just not sure if you want to make the leap, do it, because the longer you wait, the more sad you'll be that you just didn't get it over with, because it's really not that bad. And you know, I have a braced face, but you know, you just own it. And like I said, most people don't even notice that I have them until I've been talking to them for a real long time, or if I just really get excited and smile. Other than that, really, they're just another accessory for the day. So if you'll notice, I did the teal this time, which I actually like the teal. And I am going to insert pictures so that you can see from right before I got them put on, and then today, right as I left the office, I took a picture outside, so that way you can really get a clear picture. With these lights, sometimes they kind of white out everything, so it's hard to see. But that way you guys can see kind of what's already been changing. And I hope this was informational towards whatever you're thinking. But again, I can't stress enough, get it done, just do it. You deserve it. And your smile is the first thing people see, honestly and truly. So if you smile and you feel good about your smile, people are gonna just, people will just, it's an odd thing, but people just like people with better teeth. It's just, you know, it sounds terrible to say, but it's true. And you can honestly shave years off of your aging just by straightening out your teeth. Something just right there, because it's, you know, one of the first things people notice when they see you. And if you've got the braces on, you know what they're going to be thinking? If anything, they're probably going to be jealous because they wish they would have done it themselves. Or they've done it already and they know what it's like to go through what you went through. So either you're getting the sympathy vote, or you're getting the person that's going, gosh, I wish I could go and do that. I wish I could, you know, make that step and move forward. And that's what you'll see more than anything. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope it was helpful. Bye.